comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
You wanted to see me, Shane?
Money, 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 money,
Shane!
money. Oh, hey, there you are. Just the guy I've been looking for.
Yeah, I got a message that you had something important to tell me. So what's the deal?
Well, I've got some very exciting news for you. Effective immediately, you've been traded from Raw to Smackdown.
Traded? What for? Did I get on somebody's bad side or something?
No, exactly the opposite. I represented Raw in this deal. And let me tell you, Teddy Long was willing to give up like half his roster to get you at SmackDown. He's convinced that a superstar like yourself, well, it's exactly what Teddy needs to take SmackDown to the top.
Well, I guess I can't argue with that. And I'd love a chance to wear that World Heavyweight title around my waist.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened sooner rather than later. So on behalf of Raw, let me be the first to congratulate you on a new career as a SmackDown superstar.
Well, on behalf of SmackDown, let me be the first to offer Raw my condolences on officially becoming the #2 brand in sports entertainment. Later, Shane-O.
Things funny, been hood rats to Playboy bunnies. They see the
big train rolling down the line makes me lonely. Sometimes I wish to ride away. Sometimes I want to ride away. Big plane flying through the clouds makes me worry. Sometimes I wish to fly away. Sometimes I want to fly away. But you can't judge a book looking at the cover. You can't love someone messing with another. No, you can't win a war fighting with your brother. You wanna have peace, gotta love one another. Big guns lighting up the sky makes me worry. Sometimes I wish to run away. Sometimes I won't. Player, I don't know what they hear. But you can't judge a book looking at the cover. You can't love someone messing with another. No, you can't win a war fighting with your brother. You wanna have peace, gotta love one another.
We know that music. Here comes The Undertaker. Under normal circumstances, he'd be considered the most intimidating superstar on SmackDown, but I'd say he's in a particularly foul mood tonight. You know, I thought I felt sorry for this man last week when he had to referee one of The Undertaker's matches, but now he's got to compete in one. Well, that's what happens. This sold-out crowd is on its feet here in St. Louis, Missouri. Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside.
I'll tell you, Cole, these WWE fans are so fired up, I'm having a hard time staying in my seat.
I'm with you on that, partner. We've got a great show here tonight for these St. Louis fans, and I can't wait to get started. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction. I think he's gonna fly, Cole.
This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and I want to see that fire go out. What the? Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before.
He's 3 seconds away from a win.
And there's the reversal.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see... Look at this! He anticipated that move perfectly. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal.
So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a
The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calm. Oh, look at that. He's pleading like a stuck pig.
I can't tell if that's a cut or a broken nose, but
He's going for the cover, Cole. You know, instead of showboat to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can beat off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Whoa, that's not cool. Show your opponent's finisher like that. This could be 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. Man, you just can't put anything...
What? I didn't sabotage your match. You don't believe me? Fine. You don't scare me, dead man.
Big train rolling down the line makes me lonely. Sometimes I wish to ride away. Sometimes I want to ride away.
I'm sick of you ducking me, Undertaker.
Tonight, Smackdown's going to bring down the house in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz and ringside.
You got that right, Cole. I'll tell you what, man, I am so pumped up and amped up. I can't wait.
Neither can I, Taz, and I'm sure these Salt Lake fans can't either. So let's get this show on the road.
Somebody's got to stop this. You can't just choke your opponent with a rope like that.
Well, I beg to differ. Apparently you can do that because that's what we're watching.
2, 3.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Oh, come on, Cole. You know, you should let me train you. You could be Cruiserweight champion in like a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Duh. They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now.
Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. And so is the capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and wouldn't see that fire go out pronto. Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, his opponent, he's going for the pin, Cole.
The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him.
This could be 3 right here. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz.
Oh, man, this is just about the last hold here.
Here comes Chris Benoit, Taz the Rabbit. Talk about your rotten luck. Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz. coming in tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hey, they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français? Haha, amigo.
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the Smackdown superstars will speak much louder than words.
Man, this crowd is really sweet.
And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? But who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, any time you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. Into the crowd they go. I can't believe it.
Believe it, Cole. These superstars are nuts. You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever set foot in the WWE. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena.
What a shot! That sent them both over the wall.
These superstars don't seem to care where they fight.
I think Benoit might have lost a step or two when he took that little vacation from Smackdown. You know what I'm saying? We all know that the competition on Raw isn't exactly impressive, and I think Benoit might have gotten a little rusty.
What are you talking about? If anything, Benoit's become more impressive since he went to Raw. It is great to see him in action again tonight. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that. Watch it. He reversed it. I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got slapped.
He's adding insult to injury by using that move against his opponent. I don't think there's ever been a more dominant... Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all.
You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth between Raw and Smackdown more than any other superstar. It almost looks to me like he might be choosing the path of least resistance, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I doubt that very much, Taz. Chris, talk about adding insult to injury, and these fans love it.
Yeah, well, you know what? He better worry more about the injury and less about the insult until his match is over. Holy cow! He just stole this guy's finisher. That takes some guts. This could be 3 right here.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means...
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Oh, jeez, look at this. ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at
Chris Benoit has a great deal of confidence in his abilities, but I've never got the sense that he's got a swelled head. One step ahead on that one.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake and we're going to see that fire go out pronto.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Somebody's got to stop this. You can't just choke your opponent with a rope like that.
Well, I beg to differ. Apparently you can do that, because that's what we're watching. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
These superstars have inflicted so much damage on each other that I'm getting exhausted just watching them.
You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth between Raw and Smackdown more than any other superstar. It almost looks to me like he might be choosing the path of least resistance, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I doubt that very much, Taz. Chris Benoit never runs from anything. He's no coward.
Whoa, listen, I'm not calling...
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to get... He's climbing the turnbuckle. Will this pay off?
There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match. Great reversal.
All right, time to see what kind of toys we got under the ring.
I don't think that chair's going to be good for much after this match.
Well, it's good for what he used it for. That's all that really matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Paul? He's a WWE superstar for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here.
Oh, geez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. Oh, no! I don't believe it. He did it. He did it.
Got your boy in the boot. About to take these off with this. Godzilla bankroll, stones from Leone. Yo, I ain't got it all. That means I'm barely home. Trailblazers, stay ballin' with vengeance. My arts is crafty dogs. Why y'all stuck on Laffy Taffy, wondering how did y'all niggas get past me? I've been doing this before knives dropped the nasty. My waddles, I did them up. Them bricks, I sent them up. My raps, I bit them up. For that, now stick them up. 10-4, good buddy. Tone got his money up. Worth millions, still back your bitch looking for me. What? Y'all staring at the angel with death. Liar, liar, pants on fire. You burning up like David Koresh. This is architect music. Verbal street opera, proper tech man. Fluid got the projects booming indeed. I ran through the tunnel, terrorized speed. That's when I was still in the jungle, slinging that D.
Get out my face. Don't need no you got no more. Don't need no heads. Been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off. Hey, fool. You ready for another beating? You should have never came back. Look here, man. After I crucify him, you next. And you better have a good doctor rearrange your face. I'm a champ.
Who won a battle of dawn? I'm James Bond in the octagon with 2 razors. Bet y'all didn't know I had a fake arm. I lost it while in war before rap. I was getting it on. Choke a fat gal in like 40 seconds. My gun get hard with a 45 steel erection. Eagle on, can't go half slanted. Coconut bells from Morocco. Gorilla medallions like Flavor Flav clock. Yo, niggas want me dead, but they scared to step to me. Rip they guts out like a hysterectomy. When beef collide, look on the flip by the penitentiary kite. Or get you bumped off from the inside. Jaws is hanging. Frauds is left in they drawers on the floor complaining. Bird ass nigga resemble Keenan Ivory Wayne and stay in your place. Dirtborn rappers get shadow boxed for training. Not still eating bacon.
Get now while you can. Don't get it sucking no statue. Give him guts. I told you I wasn't going away. You had your shot. Now give me mine. So why don't you tell these nice folks why you've been ducking me? Politics, man. This country wants to keep me there. They don't want me to have a title. Some out of puppet like that fool up there. Ask this woman. She get more pipe from the plumbing than in bed. I'm the champ.
I'm like the Deuce of Diamonds, cutting spades on the glass table. $500,000 on my left ankle, Terry Cloth guest shorts. Rose is comfortable. Bring me a night itch, that means I'm up with you. My swag is Mick Jagger, Stones is Roman, Prestige is cut to a T, sparking weed with up. The cocoa leaf is slightly damp, sprouting in the backyard next to Graham Duke tomato plants. And jets get charted, marquee this shit with the cars on it. The haters, they run to the toilet and vomit. Back east, I'm a MC King. Since Cuban, pretty tone, Iron Man, bulletproof and supreme. Proof of you and double deuce in the jeans. My man Shank was on the floor with the buffalo, booth in the green. IPF, WBC, cruiserweight title shots, rap belts belong to DC.
Yes, I am bad. I said I am bad. I'm a bad man. I'm so bad. Sometimes I scare myself. Sometimes I look in the mirror and want to kiss myself. I'm so pretty. Now who am I? Who am I? That's right, and don't y'all forget it. Come on, come on, come on.
perfect world on a perfect day. Everything always works out. I have never felt so great. All smiles and sunshine. A perfect world on a perfect day. Everything always works out. I have never felt so
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Smackdown. Along with Taz, I'm Michael Cole, and partner, we're just weeks away from the Thanksgiving Tradition Survivor Series. And here comes the man who thinks that he should be the #1 contender for Chris Benoit's World Heavyweight title at Survivor Series, Johnny Nitro.
And hey, why not? The guys go straight to the gold. Tag team gold, at least. He's young and he's hungry. And he's got something to prove here tonight in this match.
And now here comes the #1 contender fans are clamoring for, Taz. There's no question why SmackDown General Manager Theodore Long named this man Benoit's opponent at Survivor Series, if you ask me.
Nobody actually asked you, Cole, so you kind of should shut up. But anyway, I do have to agree with you this time. He's at the top of the heap for sure, whether Johnny Nitro wants him in or not. And this is his chance to silence his critics, including Nitro, right here tonight.
I'm Michael Cole alongside Taz, and we welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
No doubt, Cole. Tonight, the Rose City's gonna get its face rocked, and I can't wait.
And neither can these fans. Better get started.
He's going for the cover, Cole. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. Oh, man. This is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here.
Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
You know, there is such a thing as and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all.
There's a dude with guts. These top rope moves are risky. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Tad.
There's the cover. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz. Look at this! You don't often see a superstar's own finishing move used against them like this. He was one step ahead on that one. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head stick on the mat.
Shoulders down. This could be
it. Big train rolling down the line makes me lonely. Sometimes I wish to ride away. Sometimes.
Whoa! Listen to these WWE fans.
What's Johnny Nitro doing with that chair?
I think it's pretty obvious there, lady.
You know, I've got to admit that you really showed me something out here today. And maybe you do deserve to be the #1 contender. But dude, we've seriously got to work on that image. And that's where I come in.
Oh, please.
Look, you're a pretty tough guy, but you've got all the personality of a block of wood. I mean, seriously. You're all steak, no sizzle. Stick with me. I'll teach you how to break necks in the ring and give the women whiplash on Hollywood Boulevard. I'll make you a star because you're good for business. And what's good for business is good for all of us.
Did you just hear that? Johnny Nitro says he's gonna help mold him into a true world heavyweight champion.
You don't seriously think that Nitro's onto something here, do you? Aren't you supposed to be Mr. It's what you do in the ring that matters?
Hey, champ. I hear you're locking up with Benoit in a non-title match tonight. Try not to let him land too many face shots, because I know this guy who's gonna do a photo shoot for us tomorrow as a favor, alright? Oh, and just in case Benoit is more trouble than you can handle, I want you to know that I got your back, pal. Alright, see you out there.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Arizona, Jordan. Georgia, weighing in at 234 pounds, Chris Benoit.
The Mile High City, Denver, Colorado, is home to Smackdown tonight, and what a show we've got for you.
Without a doubt, Cole, tonight's show is going to be off the charts.
You know it, partner. The Smackdown superstars are ready for action, and I can't wait to get started. You're not going to last long if you keep getting hit by that.
You got that right. I don't care how tough you are.
Oh my God! Someone's got to stop this!
Don't start getting squeamish on me, Cole. Inflicting pain is the name of the game. Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're gonna be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with... Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam.
This guy might not have enough to kick out. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz.
He slipped out of that one.
It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds, Taz.
Yeah, and thousands of...
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz. And he's feeding off that. He's bleeding all over the place. This one's getting ugly.
It's definitely not pretty.
He may get the 3 count right here. Johnny Nitro doing out here? This isn't his match.
He's watching his buddy's back, Cole, just like he said he would.
My God, the speed of Chris Benoit.
There it is, Cole. Benoit's got a crossface locked in. He's tapping, he's tapping.
Benoit's not letting up, and Johnny Nitro can't get in the ring to stop it.
Hey, come on now. Cut Nitro some slack, Cole. He just tried to help his buddy, and it backfired in a big way. I think it was pretty cool of Nitro to team up against Benoit. Nitro is a tag team specialist and a multi-time former tag team champion. And just about the best guy you can ask to watch your back as your partner.
I don't know about that, Taz. There's no disputing Johnny Nitro's tag team credentials, but he seems to have a problem with biting off more than he can chew. He looks like he's recovered, but is he actually at 100% here tonight?
How many times do I have to say it, Cole? That was all just an accident. Nitro's gonna have his back tonight. Just you wait and see that, girl pants.
Benoit certainly got the best of the Survivor Series challenger last week, but can he keep the momentum alive here tonight in tag team action?
That all depends on who he chooses for his partner. Nitro said Benoit could have anyone in the locker room. Who do you think he picked? I can't wait to see.
Oh my God, it's Batista! Batista is Chris Benoit's partner here tonight. Batista's just about the last superstar the #1 contender wanted to see. He cannot be happy about this.
Oh man, not for nothing. I don't think Nitro ever considered that Batista might team up with Benoit.
Or maybe he did. Maybe this is all just another example of Nitro's so-called help. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smackdown, coming to you tonight from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Deep in the heart of wrestling country, Cole. This crowd is fired up, and I'll tell you what, so am I.
An enthusiastic crowd and the greatest superstars in sports entertainment. You can't ask for more than that.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
He saw that one coming.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here. You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
I know that Johnny Nitro is an incredibly talented superstar, but it's almost impossible. This superstar is all fired up, and so is this capacity crowd. Did they get the tag? Yes. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
This crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth between Raw and SmackDown more than any other.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off the crowd and use that energy to win the match. Oh my God! Look at the blood just pouring down his face.
Ha! Here's the pin. This could be it.
Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
Tell you what.
Nitro's going for Benoit!
Looks like Batista's not having any of that.
I think he's trying to tell Benoit that he wasn't in on it.
There ain't no reasoning with the Rabbit Wolverine, Cole. Not in that ring.
He's got him locked in the crossface. 2 crossfaces in 2 weeks. With friends like Johnny Nitro, who needs enemies?
They just take
You gotta give Johnny Nitro credit. He's doing his best to help out his pal, even though it hasn't turned out the way he planned.
Or maybe it is, Taz. Remember, it wasn't too long ago that Nitro was saying that his pal didn't even deserve a title match, and he's done nothing but sabotage him since then.
Sabotage? What have you been watching, Cole? I know you're jealous of a guy who's in great shape like Johnny Nitro, but I'm telling you right now, I think this guy's on the up and up.
I've got to say, for someone who's gone through everything this man has gone through in the past few weeks, he looks to be no worse for wear.
Of course he does, Lady Lips. This is Smackdown. You don't get to challenge for the World Heavyweight title by being some kind of anti-waste.
The World Heavyweight Champion has been absolutely dominating here on Smackdown these past few weeks, and he's heading into his title defense in Survivor Series with a huge head of steam. I don't know if he can be stopped.
Yeah, but he's in the ring tonight with two men who are determined to make sure that he's not leaving with the title this Sunday. And like I said, I know you're jealous of Johnny Nitro, but I think he's going to make an impact tonight. I could feel it, I'm telling you.
Welcome to a sold-out show from the Great White North. Michael Cole and Taz coming in tonight from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
Hey, they speak French up here, right, Cole? Parlez-vous français? Haha, amigo!
Better stick to your version of English, partner. No matter what language you speak, the actions of the Smackdown superstars will speak much louder than words.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overtime.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him. And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? Who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover. And there's the counter, Cole. Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got enough.
There they go, right over the barricade.
Now this is my kind of fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here. Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam, and he's about to let his opponent have it.
I'll tell you what, if his opponent's got a brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there.
Johnny Nitro struts around here.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier. This superstar is all fired up. And so is this capacity crowd.
Yeah, well, tell you what, one mistake I wouldn't see that fire go out pronto. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz.
I gotta tell you, Cole, I thought I had this thing figured out. But now I got no idea how this is gonna end up.
Neither do I, Taz. And I think it's that unpredictability that makes the adrenaline. The crowd is how humiliating to get hit with your own finisher like that.
These superstars give everything.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they get fired up like this. Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
You know, instead of showboating to the fans...
Oh, my! The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is. And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
You're not kidding, Cole. Oh, come on. Quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this.
He ain't taking any chances with this submission, Cole. Look at how tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here. I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. Man, I'll tell you what, man, this one's just turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here. Tempers are flaring here between the champion and the challenger.
You can say that again, and it's going to come to a head this Sunday. Whoa, wait a minute. What's Nitro doing?
Johnny Nitro's got the title belt.
Here it comes, Cole. I told you Nitro was going to make an impact.
Nitro hit Chris Benoit. Nitro hit the champion. I don't believe it.
I told you, Cole. I told you.
I can't believe it. Nitro actually was trying to help the contender all along. It was Chris Benoit he was trying to sabotage all this time.
Sure showed Chris Benoit who's boss last Friday night on Smackdown, huh? If you do that at Survivor Series, you're the new World Heavyweight Champion. I wish I could be there to watch your back, but for some reason, Teddy Long says he's banning me from the arena. Anyway, give me a call back so we can discuss some strategy, okay? I've got a great plan that'll make the last few weeks look like child's play. Later. Hey dude, it's Nitro again. I haven't heard back from you, so maybe you didn't get the last message or something. Listen, you've got to call me back so we can discuss your title match. I've put way too much time and energy into this thing for it to fall apart now. Plus, I've got 3 magazines fighting for the exclusive cover story about your championship. I'll have my cell phone on all day, except for my 5 o'clock teeth whitening treatment, of course. Hey, you know, you should really consider that. I know this guy who... Well, anyway, give me a call. We'll do lunch. Hey, Mr. Big Shot. I don't know what your problem is, but I left you 2 messages and you didn't call me back. Maybe now that you put Chris Benoit on the crossface, you think you're too good to talk to... Hold on a sec. Oh, hey there,
Chris. What's up, champ? Wait, hold on, Benoit. No, don't.
Too bad you couldn't see your little pal here tap out just now. But I'll be seeing you tap tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally arrived at Survivor Series, and Taz, the Survivor Series match itself is always a highlight. But this next matchup is one I've really been looking forward to. Chris Benoit's World Heavyweight title is on the line right here in the Smackdown main event. And did I mention, this is an ultimate submission match.
Definitely. What rock have you been living under for the past few weeks? Anyway, I can't say I like this guy's odds against Benoit without Nitro here to help him out.
We have to admit that most of Nitro's help seem to backfire on him, partner. If you ask me, I think he's better off without him. Of all the World Heavyweight Champions I've ever seen, I can't think of one who can match Chris Benoit's intensity night in and night out.
Not for nothing. Benoit's an intense dude, Cole. No doubt about it. And this ultimate submission match really favors the champion's style.
We've seen both competitors fall victim to the crippler crossface in the last few weeks. Will we see it happen again tonight? And if so, whom will it be?
Look at this! You talk about a house of fire, you're seeing it right here!
Yeah? Well, somebody better put it...
And there it goes! The submission is locked in!
Oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here!
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. Oh no! This is... Wow! There's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
And it's been reversed.
Chris Benoit thinks he's the toughest superstar in the WWE, but I think he's lying through his tooth.
Oh, my. Now, that's what you call a compromising position.
That's enough to make you rethink your entire career, JR.
Now, that is just about the last position you want to find yourself in.
JR, if you can think of a worse one, I'd love to hear it, because I sure can't.
Boy, what I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this...
So, JR, what a sadistic maneuver. Here's the superstar who will stop at nothing to pick up the win.
Well, choking out your opponent with that ring rope is a surefire way to do it, JR.
I think I know who's gonna... No WWE superstar ever wants to admit they've got their limits. But when you've been getting hammered like a railroad spike all match, you don't have much of a choice. He saw that one coming. So, how do you think this one's gonna turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather... Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR?
Straddling that ring rope has got to be just about the most uncomfortable thing a human being can endure.
No kidding, JR. That's worse than an all-day donkey ride.
I am so glad Chris...
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow.
He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR. He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR.
Look at him feeding off the energy from this capacity crowd. He's unstoppable.
You can't ever count on
What a submission hold. Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. Oh, no. I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way, and I think it's going to pay off, mark my words.
Oh, sure. Now the fans start to cheer for him. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King, and even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
You got to respect the commitment. Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh, my gosh, JR. You can't go on without tapping out to this. Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
Uh-oh. Come on. You got to stop this guy before he really gets going.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. He's built up too much momentum to be stopped now.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
You better tell the cameraman not to go for any close-ups on Chris Benoit, JR. We don't want people's TV screens cracking.
I don't think Benoit ever won any beauty contest, King. That's probably because he's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career.
Oh, boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? And there's the submission. There might not be any way out of it.
There better be, or we're going to see a tap out right here. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from... I think someone's going...
I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beat with their own finishing move here.
These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What's expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Guys, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, oh no! In the fuck he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
There's so much blood, the Red Cross ought to be sponsoring this one, JR.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that.
This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I
don't believe it. He just stole his opponent's finishing move. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering for.
I've never been a kiss-up in my life, King, which is more than I can say for some people. I call them like I see them, and I'm flattered that the WWE fans agree with me as often as they do.
I don't know how much more of this I can stand to listen to, JR. You know what the difference between you and I-95 is? You can turn off I-95. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
His opponent telegraphed that one. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as
he's going up.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like the turnabout is fair play.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except we have to sit here and listen to you drool over the defense.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing a pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended to Smackdown colleagues, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man. I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from me, JR. As far as I'm concerned. This match has the potential to be an instant. But I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE?
I heard that we gave a IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
Look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong. Every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact.
You think this is going to be a back-and-forth kind of match? Or do you think this is going to be pretty one-sided?
I couldn't tell you, King. These superstars are so unpredictable that you can never tell how a match is going to go.
That's a long way to go for a super. See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
and the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smackdown roster who could hold a candle to this.
I wouldn't go that far. There are quite a few Smackdown superstars who I'd love to see.
Come on, JR. The tone of the Raw locker room by bringing in some losers from Smackdown.
King, next time you call The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and he's climbing up, I'm not so sure this is a good idea.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions. So long, ref! Sweet dreams!
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment he's going up, JR. He just stole his opponent's finishing move. Talk about adding insult to injury, JR. Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars? Oh boy, this won't do you any favors.
It certainly doesn't mean a flurry of unanswered blows raining down upon this defenseless superstar. These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure are. And that's only one of the many reasons I try to stay out of the ring whenever possible. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant clash. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They
It's not their final exam. I'd love to see them go at it again.
Well, there's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with.
You're right about that, JR. You can't see yourself having your arm raised by the referee when it's over. Show off all you want, but it's not going to win you the match.
No, but getting the crowd behind you can certainly give you the edge.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR. You're not going to win a match by insulting your opponent.
No, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline going. These top rope moves are always difference makers, for better or worse.
The quickest way to lose a match is to underestimate your opponent.
I don't think he's underestimating anyone, King. I think he's making it clear that he refuses to be intimidated. If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two good moves.
You've got to lay the groundwork first. He's going up. This could backfire.
Any superstar shows the slightest hint of weakness, they've lost.
Beat up you are. Don't ever let your opponent know the extent of your injury.
And that's easier said than done, JR. The human body can only absorb so much punishment.
He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath.
This match is going to continue until someone completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be.
No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar. Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up. This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way. These fans love confidence in their superstar, and that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, he can do this until the crowds come home, but that's not going to win him the match.
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either. And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fans.
The best superstar.
Champion here at Survivor Series. And let's give credit where credit is due. Don't forget, the champ's got Johnny Nitro to thank. If anything, you should probably thank our GM Teddy Long for banning Nitro from ringside tonight. Our new champion Brody was at his best when he left to his own devices. What a night for him.
got your boy in the booth.
About to take me off with this.
Godzilla bankroll, stole some chili on. Yo, I ain't got it all. That means I'm barely home. Trailblazer, stay ballin' with vengeance. My arts is crafty dogs. Why y'all stuck on Laffy Taffy? Wondering, how did y'all niggas get past me? I've been doing this before knives dropped the nasty. My waddles, I did them up. Them bricks, I sent them up. My raps, I bit them up. For that, now stick them up. 10-4, good buddy. Tone got his money up. Worth millions, still bag your bitch looking for me. What? Y'all staring at the